Hey guys, Logan Richardson, Season 2, Episode 19 of Revenge. Here we go.
A person's true identity can often be difficult to discern, even to themselves, causing one to question their character, their calling, their very existence. For most, time provides clarity, but for others, these questions remain unanswered. For an identity cannot be fully defined when it is a guarded secret.
And I've even missed your mysterious exits.
They didn't charge him.
Because he didn't murder anybody.
Well, I've learned the hard way.
The truth doesn't always set you free.
Listen, they're gonna release him in a few hours. I really want to be there.
And that's what lunch on hold. Give me 5. We'll drive you.
No, I think I should probably go by myself. The press is gonna be all over this. You remember what they were like when you were acquitted.
Like sharks in a blood frenzy.
I'll call you later, okay?
Reporters are among the most thorough. If they try and break the scandal this evening, we are now poised to counter with an appropriate response.
You mean spin?
Victoria, you were a 16-year-old girl, the victim of horrible abuse by your stepfather. Your own mother banished you to the streets. Not detestable as it is.
Yes, and she grew up to become a piece of shit.
And highlight the campaign's promise of full transparency.
The cavalier way that you exploit my personal pain is appalling.
Well, if you've been suffering with your choices all these years, my dear, I'm only happy I was able to provide you with a comfortable place in which to agonize in style. We need to adjust your talking points for this evening's Nightline interview downtown.
You're deranged. If you think that I'm going to sit by your side on live TV while I expose my personal life to shore up your voting base.
Oh, my darling, your presence is mandatory, so I suggest that you be on the chopper at 5.
And I suggest that you go to hell.
That went lovely. I don't trust her.
I'm bearing gifts. Black coffee for you, skinny, non-fat cappuccino for me, and a not too hot chocolate for Carl. I'm sorry, I have no idea what babies drink.
Not that.
Definitely not that, but alright.
And that's not all.
What's this?
Conrad's official schedule. I may have been demoted, but I still have access to his calendar.
Is there anything here I can use? The election's a week away. I still don't have enough leverage to get Conrad to confess to what he did to Amanda.
Allow me to draw your attention to the 3 tax board meetings this week.
In other breaking news, tech guru Nolan Ross has just been released from custody after being held for questioning in the murder of former employee and rumored lover, Padma Lahari.
God, that's insane. I hate that we live in a world that you're... To the public, you're guilty before you're innocent.
Nolan, I know how you're feeling.
And that's never been the case in
I want to
ever.
help you.
So, it's astonishing to me that that's just...
They're taking down the Falcon. Listen, if it weren't for him, they would never have been able to frame my father or force Padma into delivering that program. It doesn't matter who killed her, Nolan. The Falcon is the reason that she's dead.
That's...
Believe me, I want to make him pay. But he's been underground for 2 decades. No one knows what he looks like, let alone...
I'm pretty sure he was in that car.
Victoria does. She gave Conrad documents this morning that proved she terminated her first pregnancy, but we both know that's a lie.
Yeah.
Which means
Both
that
know
she
it's a lie,
doesn't
which
cover her
means...
tracks. Someone tech savvy enough.
Yeah, he did it.
Hospital records in a matter of hours.
That's a good thought process.
I tracked down the number and helped Victoria. She sent me to St. Michael's, but of course there's no record of her ever giving birth there.
I'm sorry. I can't go head-to-head with the Falcon. He's best there is. Better than me.
I don't believe that for a second. Nolan, listen to me. This could be our only chance to bring the Falcon to his knees.
I find it funny, he's called the Falcon, and he's this big old badass, best out there. Meanwhile, my Falcons are dog shit.
Let's take the bastard down.
We were mortified at the evidence presented at the trial. David Clark was our trusted friend. Or so we thought.
Once the prosecution presented the data seized from his computer, David's betrayal became clear. The communiques, the money laundering, the evidence was black and white.
Evidence fabricated by the Falcon.
Exactly.
Look, I know how important taking this guy down is to you, but are you sure about using Nolan? And if he makes a mistake, then you risk jeopardizing your own operation.
Nolan was like a son to my father. And after what happened with Padma, he needs this.
Found it. Search the records.
You need to plant something that would draw him in,
Motherboard.
and he couldn't resist.
I've got just the thing to push Victoria over the edge.
Oh, Patrick, sweetheart. Be quiet for a moment, please.
Patrick?
Reminds me of Arsene Corky,
With a dash of Kandinsky.
art student.
Just spent a lot of time at the New York Artist Academy Library.
I'm the dean of admissions there.
Oh, wow, small world.
You have a good eye. And he has a matching pair.
Oh no, I'm just the baby's au pair.
You know, we have several scholarships available.
You can imagine how deeply disturbed I was by that email. Clearly, someone has managed to expose your forgery.
Which you led me to believe was next to impossible.
Not next to impossible. Impossible.
I
What is this guy,
suspect you could
17?
consult an online dictionary for the meaning of the word.
Don't forget, though, while you may be able to disguise your voice with
Parlor room theatrics.
Oh.
I know your true identity.
You want.
Is it the
first
art?
leak.
Is the art guy?
Cover it, seal it, permanently.
Y'all need to hug it out.
What are you doing here?
Nolan said that you've been calling. He wanted to let you know that he's okay, but he's just gonna lay low.
You didn't have to come all this way to tell me that.
I wanted to check in on my godson as well.
Emily, I don't need you coming down here all the time, worrying about us,
Well, I do worry. And I promised Amanda that I'd look after her family.
while shacking up with the one that ruined hers.
No, you don't
I
understand.
can't do this right now. I got somewhere I gotta be.
Carl hasn't cried once since his last bottle. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Ashley, I thought you hated babies.
Thanks. Good luck. I think you'll need it.
You sure know how to hit a bitch. Looking for round two? Relax. It's a compliment. So you're overachieving Ivy.
Where
League
have I
now.
seen her
Last year,
before?
weren't you spoiled, angry party girl? Which one's the real Charlotte Grayson? It's Clark. What do you want, Regina? Simple answer. When you took all those pills last year, were you really trying to kill yourself?
What?
the hell
What?
kind
What?
of
What?
question
What?
was that? The kind I wish I could ask my brother. He did the same thing last summer. Swallowed like half a pharmacy. I was just wondering what he was feeling before he died.
Why?
He sucks. You want to get out of here?
I still can't believe Agnes gone.
I don't think y'all should be buddy.
Sometimes I catch myself IMing her, like at work, like she's still down the hall. And then it hits me all over again.
It's not crazy.
What was she in?
The loss never really goes away. But taking action helps with the pain.
I should have tracked him.
Dude, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember where I've seen her.
Somebody just accessed Victoria's medical records.
Falcon took the page.
Oh, which means he's about to trigger that little rewrite I did to his code.
on the news?
I have to respond the way we want him to. DYT.
Defend your title. Back in '88, I set the world record on Street Fighter Mungo Blaster tournament. It was held at Teddy's Arcade in Brooklyn.
Looks like the Falcon's ready to play.
That seems reckless, though. Would he really just meet like that? Out of, like, respect or something? Oh.
Tell Nolan to take as much time away as he needs, and if there's anything else I can do to help, just let me know, okay?
Thanks, Daniel. Nolan says thanks, too. Listen, I was thinking about going to the studio later just to introduce this, if you think about it, don't mind.
This place is awesome. I had no idea it was here.
Those places are the hardest to find. Same goes for people.
Definitely true in your case.
I don't like this.
I don't care what people think.
I don't like this.
Why do you? I mean, you're...
Oh my god, where have I seen you before?
You should be out using the Grayson name to do whatever you want. But instead now you hide from it.
I'm not hiding.
It's an older
I don't
show.
have the luxury of being
I think.
invisible. If I mess up, my parents...
I don't think I reacted to it.
Minutes. Screw them. Embrace your inner bad girl and come out with me tonight.
I can't. I promised Declan I'd help him with his college essay.
Or you can tear it up with me. And
Or
to
you
hell with the
can
rest of the world.
stop talking to her because she seems like a horrendous influence. I don't know what I'm expecting here.
Jump in anytime.
Waiting for someone.
Bird of prey, perhaps?
Falcon.
Smart move. Using Grayson to get my attention?
Bullshit.
What do you want?
Thanks to you, I'm currently the prime suspect in the murder of my girlfriend. And there's certain details in my life I prefer didn't surface in the investigation. I need everything on this drive scrubbed from the web. I do it myself, but watching my every keystroke. Pay it whatever you want.
Don't insult me, Ross. Did you hack into the State Department back in '91 and make money? Oh, yeah.
I don't think this is the
I know
Falcon.
everything about you. Your real middle name is Leslie. Your hacker handle was Lord Zoltan. You used to visit David Clark in prison, which means you undoubtedly believe I played a role in his demise.
Will you help me or not?
I mean...
How about, we play for it? I win, you do the job for me.
And when I win?
You won't.
Jack, what's going on? I'm sending you some pics.
Oh my god, that's Addison Stoddard.
What the hell is Conrad doing with the governor's wife?
If we know his history.
You're out of practice, Ross. You've been spending too much time in the real world.
What? You should visit it more often.
You of all people should know the only existence that matters is online.
You know what? You're hiding.
Maybe it is the Falcon. I don't know, I just feel like for someone whose identity is so precious, he would send someone else.
For someone doesn't make you weak. It makes you stronger. Which is why you just got
Wow, that was a close game.
Now, you either honor our agreement, or it's game over for your precious hacker reputation.
been avoiding me.
No, Mother, I've just been busy.
Punching classmates in the face.
Would you have approved if I slapped her instead? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm out of here before Dad drags me into his interview.
Oh, you're safe. I believe he's on the way to the studio right now.
And I believe you're mistaken.
And for the pièce de résistance, the true heart and soul of our family home, my ever-beauteous better half, Victoria.
Conrad, what is this?
The full access tour for the Nightline audience. Would you mind if we take a few minutes before Miss Chang's arrival?
Your emotions for Emily have endangered her mission. Vengeance isn't the answer. And when Emily's mission is over, then she'll realize that. And I'm going to end this fast and with no more casualties. And there's nothing that you can say that will change my mind.
Governor Mark Stoddard and his wife, Alison.
That recasting is still insane to me. They look nothing alike.
Alison actually defeated Mark in the race to become student council president.
Okay.
I don't think that Conrad and Allison are having an affair. She even this tight.
She's a woman.
Something else is going on. What could it be?
I couldn't say. But after years spent in the revolving door of Grayson Manor, I do know one thing. Conrad has a tell. It betrays when he's lying.
He opens his mouth.
No, it's in his eyes. If I had 5 minutes with that man, I swear I could get to the bottom of this. But unfortunately, I am persona non grata. Again.
Not if you play your cards right.
I knew I had it in me. Besides you, of course. Although, truth be told, you threw me a token and jumped me in front of Street Fighter and I turned into Bruce frickin' Lee. Until, in front of actual flesh and bone bad guys and I fall apart.
You got the Falcon to do exactly what we needed.
Yeah, you're kind of badass for that.
Victor Victoria gag. I wonder no one could find Shem.
That's bound to change.
If
Gotta get to the interview. I will text you an IP address.
If that is.
Go live.
I'll be ready.
Don't worry, no one can prove you mothered a kid out there. Not even the kid.
Are you absolutely certain?
Oh, I guess
Because
so.
there is a news crew setting up in my living room ready to go live.
Do you understand me?
You weren't the target I was. You just got caught in some high-tech crossfire between hackers.
I won't be collateral damage in your duel.
I told you, your secret is safe. I got the scholarship.
2 years at L'École des Beaux-Arts, all expenses paid.
Your flight to Paris is next week.
There's only one ticket.
Oh, guess there's only one scholarship.
But I can't just leave Patrick.
You have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Ricky. The kid's parents will find another nanny.
Oh. You nannied your child? Unknowing, or they didn't know it was your child?
I'll call Conrad as soon as the interview's over.
I'll keep my ears open.
So Daniel, the last time you sat down with Nightline, you had just endured a grueling murder trial. Grayson Global was on the verge of financial collapse. And yet here we are a year later, you're CEO of the family business.
Now, Emily, the press is clamoring for details about your rekindled romance. And yet you don't seem to share the Grayson's policy for transparency.
Well, Daniel and I aren't ones to kiss and tell. You know, when Daniel suggested that you join us for this interview, I asked him if there were wedding bells in the offing, and he said I should ask you directly. Well, one thing that I've learned is that you never can be certain what the future holds. That being said, I can't imagine an honor greater than joining the Grayson family.
From where I'm sitting, it's a perfect fit.
Bring him in the loop. Please. Please.
What do you want?
Listen, I'm sorry you had to see that. I owe you an explanation.
You don't owe me anything.
What you saw tonight. It isn't what you think.
I know what I saw, Emily. You're gonna be a Grayson. And frankly, I don't want anyone from that family around my son.
What are you saying?
I don't want you to be Carl's godmother anymore.
Can you check again? We're on the list. Excuse me. Sir, can you please check?
It's Wonder, Grayson.
Hey, Charlotte, over here. Close to the camera. Hey, come on, have a smile, ladies.
Feel like putting on a show?
Well, needless to say, a man in my position will always be subjected to...
What is she doing?
But the challenges that we have faced as a family have only fortified our commitment to truth, openness, and accountability. Victoria faced a tragic choice in her adolescence, and I know that if she had the opportunity to do it over, she would obviously have chosen life.
Mr. Grayson, I'm sorry. Just to be clear, are you saying your wife had an abortion?
In 1973, yes. And while we wish we could have kept the matter private, we're not afraid of the truth.
Wait. For the record, Mrs. Grayson, are you now denying that you abandoned a 6-month-old boy named Patrick to enroll in a European art school?
Story is true.
Nightline will be back.
I really should watch more television.
Oh my god. Conrad is this woman.
The only evidence of Victoria's son existed on my computer. Ross, how did you do it?
Well, you didn't catch that little present that I left on your jump drive? The second you plugged it in, the shadow program automatically
Booted, giving me access to your computer, which I can see you hacking away at in your not-so-secret cyber spot. I already know everything there is to know about you, and
check.
The only one.
Mate.
Check your inbox, Edith.
Yeah. Nice clear shot, wouldn't you say?
The FBI certainly thought so.
You messed with the wrong person!
That's awesome. That was reckless on her part, honestly. That meeting and everything, that was pretty reckless.
David Clark's betrayal was the birth of the Falcon. After that, she erased her identity, went off the grid.
There was a girl in the retreat photo. She never showed up in any of my research. I always just assumed she was an employee's daughter.
Another face for you to cross off.
Actually, this one's all you. It's Padma.
Damn, dude, that's a big ass X.
And David.
Listen, I'm gonna call you later, okay?
Horrendous hiding spot.
Why are you holding up?
I'm fine. At this point, nothing my parents do surprises me.
Even the likelihood that you have a brother out there?
Yeah, well, maybe that, but... And now all that concerns me is you.
It's like, that was a shocking moment, but you know, honestly, when I thought about it,
On live TV?
Boyfriend. Yeah, that's the first time you called me that since we got back together. Listen, I'm sorry for what I did. You didn't leave me much choice. And the only thing keeping us from being together is you. And if history really is going to repeat itself, I can't do this. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, Emily, but only if you want the same. The next time I see you, if you decided to put that ring back on your finger, I'll have my answer.
I mean, you gotta play the long con.
You're thinking of jumping. Allow me to assist you.
I'm in a mood for your gallows humor.
It's ironic, considering how you hanged my reputation tonight.
Your reputation. I don't give a damn about your reputation.
Or your son you've been covering up, or how did you put it? You abandoned. Yeah. All those years ago. Well, it's only a matter of time now before the media bloodhounds drag him out into the open.
Oh, yes. That means he's coming. I thought he was coming originally, but now I know he is now.
Hey. Hey. Thanks for watching Carl. Are you okay?
Yeah. Just watching the Grayson interview on TV. Whole family's a train wreck, aren't they?
Except for Charlotte.
So this Emily and Daniel thing, is that, I don't know, is that weird for you?
I'm done with Emily. I don't want her around my son anymore. Like, from now on, we gotta be careful who we trust.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I don't...
Slick. I'm using her to my advantage. Good night.
Good night.
Quite a show.
But the thing is, man,
Yeah, if I was
it's...
still your trusted director of communications, I would have advised against live television.
Yeah, well, hindsight is always 20/20.
Or Nightline in this case.
Hindsight is 20/20.
Davenport, did you really come all this way to vaunt your ability to gloat?
No.
I also came to help. You need to be more careful. I've put too much into this to sit on the sidelines in the final week of the election and watch it go down in flames.
I told you.
Welcome back.
She cares too much about the power, and Jack doesn't have power. Damn it, man.
Hello, Nolan.
Jeez. What? Unexpected?
What a, well, pleasant surprise. To what do I owe?
You're a computer genius and reformed hacker, if one's to believe your publicist.
She added, reformed.
Might I add, reinstated sole owner of Nolan.
What?
Interesting. And in return?
Help me find my firstborn son.
What?
So I hate to say it, shouldn't you be with Daniel right about now?
I was. Daniel's pushing me to define our relationship.
Damn.
Are you asking me for my permission?
I don't know.
And they've paid for what they did to your father, then what?
I can be with you.
Marry the son of a bitch. Take them down once and for all.
Could you imagine, as a man, who someone you love, like really love, and you have to ring of another man that gave it to her on her finger? God, that would be awful. That is like to yourself. Ouch. Great episode though. He's coming. Her son's on his way. I don't know who's. I'm curious. What he's gonna be like. I mean, from everything that they've shown leading up, I guess, to his identity, it's been like he was raised well, I guess. I guess they claim he was. I guess they don't really know, but and he wanted to know his mom. So it's absolutely crazy. Crazy things happening. Season 2 of Revenge is oh so close to coming to an end. We have 3 episodes remaining. We'll do that. We'll finish it up next week with 21 and 22, and then we'll get into Season 3, and we'll do 20 this week. Anyways, like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. Check out the links in the description. Good stuff down there. I will see y'all next time.